Okay, so Pobelter crashes out on Doublelift and TFblade. On Doublelift and TFblade not being there for VOD view over near airport. Recent epic loss. Epic loss to Winthrop University, bro. This is the most clickbait title of all time. All right, let's see it.
The next one will be faster. Well, I mean, game 2 is actually hella long.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can we just do this when everybody is present? This just feels kind of unproductive that Peter is not here and Blade is not here, because I think that Peter is usually out of sync most of the time. So I think that we need to be dialoguing with him 1v1 and not just agreeing to the consensus 4 times throughout the game. Peter should have done something different, and then you relay it to him after the fact. I think we should just talk about it all together, and that's going to be actually something that helps us improve as a team.
I agree, but Eugene, in terms of time that we have, it's literally just today, Wednesday, and then we play. So I still want to use at least 30 to 45 minutes of your guys' time since we have everyone here, instead of just be like, because that game that we just showed, the ability to go onto the Scion or to go onto the Nautilus, right, is not just a Peter thing, right? Like, and the ability, like what we're doing when we're going in for vision on that top timing, that's, to me, that's just generally, like, I don't think that was Peter calling it. It was probably Jungle Sup, right? Like, we have stuff to learn that's not, I agree, Peter is often disagreeing, but I'm speaking to you guys, and I feel like you guys need to be on the same page as well. And again, if you guys are on the same page as 4, then he will connect better.
You know what? Honestly, I'm just tilted as... Okay, can I just be honest? I'm tilted as... We had this meeting set up. 2 people aren't even here. I'm going on a road trip tomorrow to go to my friend's wedding, which I can't miss. And I'm saying I'm going to drive back a day early. I'm going to drive 6-7 hours back early.
Damn.
To make time for the team and...
Yeah, it's like, that's just straight up disrespect. Dude, I don't with this shit at all, by the way. If you're one of these people that's flaky with time, I'm probably not going to be like your friend. Like, straight up, bro. This is like one of the things that is so important to me. I feel like when people are not respecting your time, it is such an insane sign of how they value you as a person. You know, 100%. I'm like, it's so fucking annoying when you make plans and you schedule things and people just cancel for like a million different reasons.
No one could show up on time here. I don't even want to drive back early. I'll just show up for the match on Thursday. If no one gives a fuck, I'm not going to give a fuck.
Fact.
Like, what? And what is this scuffed review we're doing where half the team isn't even here? It's actually so tilting to me. We agreed on the time.
Yeah, I can talk on the side. Like, maybe, I guess I made didn't pick the time that works the best with everyone. Because it was kind of like they're coming back and they're not exactly sure when they would arrive. So part of it's just like on me. And then I wasn't aware of Blade's thing until like after we already picked the time, and I was just trying to like get something before, just because the schedule is kind of tough. But yeah, I mean, I do agree that it's like obviously very frustrating when you're making sacrifices, and
100%.
Yeah, like it ends up still being scuffed anyway.
Like, yeah, Pobelter is 100% in the right, bro. This is not crashing out. This is just being a fucking normal human being. Like,
that's fair. That's fair to be tilted about. Like, I think we all kind of like feel the same on that and agree with you for that. But I do kind of like to apologize.
I agree with you, Eugene. I'm sorry if this feels not productive. If you want to stop, we can stop. It's just, and my partner is also going out of town tomorrow for like 12 days, and I could just be spending time with her, but I am...
Bro, disband the team, the popular personalities, and just make a team that actually like wants to do this shit together. At least that's what we did with Ruddy Sack, bro, because we had literally the same problem where it's just like too many egos. People don't want to put in any amount of work. They just want to like get together and just win. They're not good enough to get together and win, so they actually would have to put in work in order to win. Other teams that are like similarly talented with similar careers are putting in a ton of work to try to win. And yeah, it just was what it was. We just decided, it, bro, it's going to be way more fun for everyone, you know, like if the team actually is getting better, because the content is supposed to be the journey of starting out as a team, going through like the highs and lows as a team, figuring things out, and then eventually trying to win. You know, like that is supposed to be what the content is with a content team. But if it's just like a bunch of like old washed players who are not like actually trying, and then they just suck, then the content is just like you getting shit on, which might be more popular. Like, for example, I think my peak when we were losing to like Bulldog viewership wise was significantly higher than anything I've done this split with Ready Sack. I think our peak with Ready Sack has been like 7 to 8k viewers, and that was like almost like 13, 14, 15 because people always want to see like you fail, you know, like that'll always be the most spectacular content you can make is like you failing in some regard, bro. Like anything that would cause, like, bro, if I died on stream, I'm telling you, it would be my most viewed stream ever, bro. People just want to see downfall like really badly. I want to see downfall as well, you know, not necessarily in terms of death, but just in terms of like teams dying. But yeah, like the whole idea here is that if you want it to be a long-term thing, it's gonna feel like shit. It's not gonna even be worth the small viewership spike you might get if you're going to just hate every single second of it.
Here, because I do want to make at least a little bit of progress. And I thought we covered some important things, even if it took us some time.
I real quick, sorry to cut you off, Croissant, but I do think we actually have some time. Just like we all agreed that we would do like meetings before scrims, and we could slot kind of the rest of this and do it as a group before we play on Wednesday. I think that just like works to everyone's advantage.
Yeah, if it's better for Eugene, I just didn't know because he's driving. I mean, he would be driving back that day.
We have a late start, so
yeah.
I mean, I don't even know, like, this is like such a normal, I feel like this is like kind of a nothing burger, no? Yeah, like people don't show up and then Pobelter is like, hey, like we agreed that we would show up and then people are not showing up. Like, no, bro, I thought it was going to be way crazier than that when I heard Crashy out. I thought he was going to be like, and Peter. I thought he was going to go crazy.